Hey everyone, this is John the Watch Concierge, and today I'm going to be doing a review of my Corgeut watch. I believe that's how you pronounce this name, but it is kind of hard to figure out what this name means or what language it's supposed to be in. So this is the Corgeut model 2058-SG. There's also a slightly different number on here, which is reference 20.58. So this is of course a dress watch, and I mostly bought it for the dial, and just the whole look of it was pretty cool with the Guilloché details there, very nicely done, and the multi-function of this watch is kind of interesting as well, with the power reserve as well as the small seconds sub dial and the really cool samurai style hands. I'm not sure if that's actually what they're called, but that's what I kind of think of as like a Japanese style, authentic Japanese style watch made for like a Japanese domestic market. Reminds me a little bit of the hands from some of the independent Japanese watchmakers that you might be able to find nowadays. So if you look online, you'll find some watches with similar style hands. And of course you can see there's another sub dial for the date, which is not my favorite because I think it's just too small to kind of, you have to really look at the watch a lot closer than just a regular date window. So with this sub dial, date is not my favorite way to tell the date, but that's okay. And looks like it's got a 40 hours power reserve, which is very cool. And before we go into those details actually regarding the dial, I just wanted to go over the case size. So 40 millimeters case size and 13.5 millimeters case thickness. So I would say it's ideal in terms of the case size, but the thickness, it is quite thick for a dress watch. So in that sense, I would say it's not that ideal. And preferably for a dress watch, I would say it's even better to have a smaller size watch, anywhere from like 35, 36 to 38 millimeters, I would say is my ideal. So, but 40 still works, still looks okay, but you might have a little bit of trouble kind of getting this in under long sleeve dress shirts, but you'll still manage it unless you have super tight long sleeve dress shirts. So got very nice genuine leather straps, decent quality, 20 millimeters lug to lug size here. So if you're replacing the straps, you have a wide range of straps that you can switch because it's just an easy size to find. And it's got, yeah, decent stitching, nothing coming apart. I haven't worn it that much, so I can't really say, you know, it's a reliable strap long term, but it definitely feels like good quality from the beginning. So it doesn't seem to have too many wrinkles from wearing it as much as I did, which hasn't been a lot, but just to kind of start off, sometimes that's how you can tell whether a strap is good quality or not, whether it's already starting to get wrinkled and leather kind of tearing from the strap. So like I said, very thick watch. Preferably would be better to have something around 10, 11 millimeters case size and smaller. I think 9, 8, 7 millimeters would be perfect. And there's 30 meters water resistance, which is not recommended for taking in the water. It's fine if it rains and you can take it out, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially considering this is not on a bracelet, so you don't want to get the strap ruined either. And it's a dress watch, so it's not a sports watch, and definitely not a dive style watch or diver watch. And there's no screwed in crown, so there's a big chance of getting water inside the watch, so don't do that. And as I mentioned before, the dial is just fantastic. I love the green color as well, matching very well with the brown leather strap. And you got the different sub dials and functions there for the watch. You actually have to change the date. You have this pusher here, and you have a decent sized crown, easy to grip. And I love the big sub dial with the small seconds. It's really easy to read and just a nice part of the dial. I think all the indices here are nicely applied, and it's just an overall great looking dial, which was the main reason why I got this watch. So I bought it for around $90 or maybe even less, about $85 if you convert from Swedish crowns, which was about 923 crowns. And it's got an automatic seagull movement. Looks like might be somewhat of a copy of a Miyota movement rather than like a Seiko style movement. But again, this is from Seagull, so it's a Chinese movement. And oh, it's actually mentioning 5 bar, so that's 50 meters water resistance, whereas on the website it was actually mentioning 30 meters water resistance, so there's a correction. But regardless, I still would not take this and would not recommend it to have it in the water. Now, what I found interesting with this case back here is not your common exhibition display case back that you have that only covers the movement. This one actually covers kind of the whole back side of it, including all the wording and everything on the metal there. But as you can see, it does have some screws, double screwed on. Oh, whoops, looks like I'm missing one here. I don't even know how that happened, but yeah, double screwed on 4 corners here where the lugs are. And you can see that the watch is a mix of polished and brushed, so brushed on the sides and then kind of polished around the bezel and on top of the lugs. So no lume because it is a dress watch. Got also a very nice looking buckle here with a pointy edge, 3 pointy edges, and I think it's a very nice looking watch. Overall, I think it's a good watch to take just every day, kind of like a casual watch. It's more of a casual watch than a proper dress watch, but you can still take this to formal occasions if you'd like. But due to its size, I do think it's not as elegant as it could be if it was smaller. No sapphire crystal, unfortunately, so that's another downside to this watch. But besides that, I think it brings overall good value for the money that you pay. So less than $100, about $80, $85, including the discounts and everything that you can get on AliExpress. I don't have the box, don't remember what box it came in, but I know usually they have a very similar style box to Pagani design, but I can't find it, and I'm not sure if it actually came in that same Pagani design style box. Could have come in something a little bit more simple, and I might have just thrown it away. But yeah, this is a very good watch. Definitely recommend you getting it if you're looking for something casual or a little bit more formal. Thanks very much for watching, and make sure to subscribe, like, check out all the videos I have on my channel, and feel free to also follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description for this watch in case you want to buy it and see the other versions of it. They have different colored dials, and yeah, feel free to message me and comment on this video or in my Instagram account. And thanks again. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.